Can start. So thank you, everybody. So my name is David. So I'm the marketing director of ZT Cloud Operator Cloud and NFVI. So firstly, many thanks to two of my colleagues, Mr. Zhu Kun and Mr. Lu Guanghui. So in Mr. Zhu Kun's session, so he told us, okay, ZT is the Openstack Go members who started the Openstack development since from 2013. Okay, it's already 4 years. And also now we latest ZT Openstack product text 6.0 is based ZT Openstack Pike version. And also in Mr. Lu Guanghui's session, he told us what is the actual requirements and challenges on cloud infrastructure in the 5G age, and what is the most proper technologies and features who can help us to overcome these challenges and features. Okay, so in my part, it's the right time to start best practice sharings to show, okay, how ZT can help the telecom operator to realize a smooth digital transformation from a traditional physical infrastructure to a cloud-based infrastructures. And what ZT learn from these cases and what kind of actual values we bring to the customer. Okay, let's move to the agenda today. So actually, today my session will divide into 3 parts. So first part is give you overview on ZT Unified Cloud Infrastructure Solutions. So in my colleague Mr. Lu's sessions, it already say a lot of information. So on this part, I will just give you overview. Okay, just a wrap up. Okay, in second part, we will give a glance of ZT global experience on cloud infrastructures. So, but the main part is the fourth part. So I will share you the best practice of ZT cloud infrastructures and what is the values. We more focus on the 4 practices. Okay, so if you're allowed, let's continue. If any questions, you can interrupt me. Okay, so here is the first slide. Give you a glance what ZT Unified Cloud Infrastructure Solution looks like. So firstly, there are 3 main components, main parts. First part is the carrier-grade hardware. So, ZT is not a software vendor, but also we can provide end-to-end full series of hardware covering the rack server, blade, storage, and the physical switches. So I think this part is the basis, physical basis of a cloud infrastructure solutions. So for ZT latest hardware product, use the ZT Skylake, Intel Skylake CPU and Purdy platform. So the second part, it is network part, SDM part. Always nowadays, we know SD is always company with NFV. So ZT has own end-to-end SDM product we call Xenic. The most important part we call is TAX. ZT Tulip Elastic Computer Systems. This is a cloud platform. So okay, how ZT TAX looks like? We can see the next slide. Actually, there is 4 main highlights of ZT TAX. First is open architectures. As we know, so in a real cloud environment, a real virtualized environment, you have a lot of hardware, software from different vendors. It's really not possible nowadays. You just provide end-to-end solutions covering all the software, hardware. So ZT TAX already compatible with more than 3,000 third-party hardware and software. So includes third-party OpenStack, Kubernetes, Docker, third-party safe technologies, KVM. So total is more than 3,000. Second, it's also very important, unified management. So far, we know that is in a real project, you may have virtual machine, bare metal now, but it will come to the 5G or some enterprise application scenarios. You also have container. So ZT TAX support a co-management between bare metal, virtual machine, and containers. So this is on the logical resources. And also, we're talking about somehow there is already some resource pool existing in the operator network. For example, you have already Red Hat resource pool or VMware resource pools already there. But how to manage them? ZT TAX also support heterogeneous resource pool management. We can not only manage ZT resource pool, but also resource pool from third parties. Okay, so hybrid cloud management. So now we are talking about private cloud. But maybe some operator will also run business on the public cloud. how to use a unified hybrid cloud management system to manage all cloud we have. Or let's talk about multi-cloud. So this is also one key feature. So ZTTex also can provide multi-cloud management across private cloud, CT cloud, IT cloud, public cloud management. Okay, this is unified management. So the third is enhancement. So if you're talking about IT area, maybe a native OpenStack version can be directly used. Because IT area, you don't have so much requirement on the network performance and reliability. Of course, you have requirements, but not that high compared to the CT applications. In CT area, you need enhancement on the network, performance, and reliabilities. So ZT provide carrier-grade reliability figures almost reach more than 99.99. So it's a carrier-grade reliabilities. And also, we provide DPDK plus OVS technologies. So far as we know, OVS is not enough. OVS is the original virtual switch technologies, low performance. Maybe in some IT area, OVS is enough. But for CT area, we think OVS is not enough. So ZT developed DPDK plus OVS technologies. We call DVS. It almost has more than 7 times higher performance compared to the OVS. And also, okay, for real time, it's more than 50 times. So it is enhanced solutions of ZTTex to provide carrier-grade security to the applications. So last bullet, or last highlight is intelligent operations. So, ZTTex is not a pure OpenStack-based virtualized solutions. But on top of OpenStack, we also do some enhancement. That is intelligent operations. In my colleague Mr. Lu's session, he mentioned, okay, smart operation. So this kind of smart operation, intelligent operation also been part of ZTTex solutions. Okay, later on we'll touch more details about this part. So totally say ZTTex has 4 main highlights. First is open architecture, unified management, telecom enhancement, and intelligent operations. So let's come to the second part. So second part, I will give an overview of ZT global experience on the cloud infrastructures. So firstly, let's show one slide. Actually, until now, I will frankly say, generally say, okay, ZT is the leader in all areas of the NFV SDN use cases. So until now, we have more than 280 cases on NFV SDN area, include all commercial case and pilot case. Okay, so here in this slide, show you some main cases until now. For example, in the Telecom Austria Welcome, we have the world's first full virtualized core network, plus ZTTex, plus ZT hardware. And in the beyong, the beyong is a group. So we get a unified NFVI contract plus virtualized EPC distributed in the 9 countries. And also, okay, in the Telefonica, ZT got the contract covering 7 countries in Latin America to build virtualized IMS for VoLTE, and also ZT NFVI for telecom infrastructures. And also in China China Telecom, we provide unified cloud management system to manage all existing 50 data centers, to manage all the hardware from different vendors, to manage all the resource pool from ZT, from VMware, from Red Hat. So it is unified cloud management systems. Actually, we have some other references, just like the virtualized message platform in an NFVI for the 3 in Austria. And also we build the world's largest HR and HSS platform for Webcom Bangladesh and NFVI. So I won't emphasize one by one. In the later slides, we will show something in detail. Okay, so here we'll say something about the contribution. So just a glance, okay? So ZT playing a very important roles in different open source communities, and we are the drive of the developments of the open source communities. So we are plenty members in the ONAP, OpenNFV, and Open Daylight. Okay, we are also the gold member in CNCF, OpenStack, and the DPDK. And also we have theory member and a contributor member in different kinds of open source communities. So something I would like to emphasize that is for OpenStack, in the latest Pike version, our contribution is ranked top 10s. And in ONAP, Open Daylight, Safe, OVS, Docker, and OpenShift, ZT total contribution is ranked top 2. And also in Kubernetes, our total contribution is ranked top 5. So we will say we are the main contributor and the leader position of the open source communities. And also we get a lot of industry appraisal and recognitions from different, for example, from the Oven, from the current analysis, from the IDC to show, okay, ZT NFVI is rated very strong, and we are the leading player, and we get some industry-influenced praise. So, for example, the 5G praise, and in 2016. So, actually say we were ZT cloud-based infrastructure solutions already widely recognized by the whole industries. Okay, so then we come to some case studies. So, this case study is the virtualized EPC and NFVI case for the VIPCOM, for the beyong. So actually, until now, ZT already implement virtualized EPC for the beyong group in 9 countries. It's already commercial use. And also, we get a contract to provide unified NFVI for all the opcos, for all the applications, include third-party applications from Huawei, from Nokia. So it's unified NFVI is under deployment. So all these solutions is not only NFV, but SDN together. So it is, I will say, in the industry, you cannot find another project similar to this project from the size point, from scale point of view, from the decouple point of view. So I will say this is a model project in this area, NFV SDN area. Okay. So second is what we did in Telefonica. Actually, last year we get a contract from Telefonica. ZT is invited to build virtualized IMS network in Latin American 7 countries. ZT will provide virtualized IMS applications plus ZT own tax NFVI product. So now it is under commercial use. 1 country is not commercial, it's under deployment, but the rest of them is already commercial use. ZT provides an end-to-end customized solution for the Telefonica. Okay, so this is another case we're talking about. We built the world's largest SDM solution for beyond Bangladesh. Include end-to-end solution from ZT covering application, virtualized HSS, HLR, and covering the ZT tax for the NFVI. So also covering ZT own hardware, own blade servers. So, and also, this is one thing I should emphasize, that is ZT built the world's first full virtualized core network for the TAC, Telecom Austria group in Belarus. So the brand in Belarus is welcome. So actually, ZT swapped the legacy traditional Ericsson core network, include CS, PS, SDM, on top of ZT virtualized core network in 9 months. So ZT provides ZT own hardware, ZT tax as Vim and hypervisor, Openstack based, and on top there are more than 20 plus applications run on top of this NFVI. So, and the size of the subscriber is more than 5 million. So I will say until now, this is the world's first full virtualized core network. You'll never find another core network like this. So this is a very good references. Okay, so this is for Airtel Africa. We get a virtualized SBC. SBC is part of ZT, part of the VIMS solutions to provide the session board controller to provide the voice anchor. So in this project, we also provide virtualized SBC applications plus ZT tax and plus ZT own hardware, end-to-end solutions. And also the last case here for brief introduction, that is ZT cloud management systems in China Telecom, Shanghai. Okay, so actually China Telecom, Shanghai has more than 50 data centers distributed in different areas of Shanghai. And in each data centers, they have a different hardware brand from the different vendors. For example, the server from HP, from ZT, from Huawei, the storage from HP, from EMC, and firewall from the Juniper, Cisco's. Okay, they have a lot of brands of hardware, And each data centers, they have different virtualized technologies. For example, ZT, Openstack, VMware, vCenter, and Red Hat. Okay, how to realize a unified management for all these kind of different technologies, different kind of hardwares? It is challenges for the Shanghai Telecom. So ZT provide a unified cloud management systems to manage all these hardware and logical resources. On top of it, here I mentioned ZT also provide public cloud business enabler system on top of it. So later on, when we come to the next part, I will more focus on the 4 best practice, give you more detailed information. So here, last of this slide just give you an overview. Okay, so now we come to the most important part today, that is the best practice sharing, focus on 4 projects. First project is the beyong group project. ZT implement virtualized EPC and unified NFVI. Okay, so here give you a general overview of what ZT really did and what ZT really offer in this project. Actually, ZT deployed an industry-first real NFV plus SDN commercial network to the beyong group, distributed in 12 countries, for the NFVI 12 countries, and the virtualized EPC in 9 countries. So it is real a cloud and network synergy with high-performance hardware from ZT, also from HP, and provide a GILAN-based service chains. So it is a very interesting case. Later on, if you're interested, we can provide more detailed information for you. So today, due to the time limitation, I won't touch too much detail. Okay, ZT actually, so there are, I would say, dozens of applications run on top of ZT NFVI platforms. Part of them is from ZT, for example, the AAA, EMS, okay, CG, EPDG is from ZT. But part of them from third parties include Huawei, virtualized EPC, and virtualized EPC from Nokia. So multi-vendor applications run on the unified NFVI. And also, due to the good support from ZT teams, we finished all the tests, include EPC, include NFVI in 3 months. We passed more than 1,400 cases. So it is a very good achievement. Let's see what I would like to see, what I would like to introduce in this project. First, we customize a dedicated feature for the WebCom. It is DPDK plus OVS plus SLOV on same physical NIC. Normally, we will say, why we emphasize this? Normally, okay, if we find a normal case, industry standard case, that is, for a 1 physical NIC, for example, we talk about the 40 gig NICs, physical NICs. Okay, you should require 1 NIC for DPDK plus OVS, another NIC for SLV, so it's separated. So under this case, you may need to run the virtual machine for DVS, virtual machine for the SLV in different blade, different rack servers, because they cannot share. But under these solutions, you can just build a virtual machine for DPDK plus OVS, virtual machine for SLV on the same blade, even on the same physical NIC. You save the number of NIC, you save the hardware, and you just improve the utilization of the hardware resources. So ZT make an example here. So you will see here an example. So if we talk about 2 million subscribers, we talk about a virtualized EPC. So if we are calculated based on the industry standard solutions, you need 14 servers. But based on these solutions, so you only need 11. So which means you saved 3 extra blades. The bigger network you have, the more hardware resource you will save. So this is the benefits you get. So actually, I will frankly say, okay, in the industry now, this is the only vendor who can provide such kind of solutions. Okay, this is the first case. Second is the SDM-based cloud and network synergy coordination in beyong. So at the beginning, I said, in beyong project, I think this is the real industry-first NFV SDN converged solution, commercial case. I'm talking about the commercial case in telecom network. So SDN will help the network to be more ideal automation from network point of view. And we will not only provide how to say the overlay way, Not only a physical overlay, but also the physical overlay plus software overlay. For example, VMware, they only talk about overlay, software overlay, because they don't have physical switch. Okay, so for example, for Cisco's, okay, they only talk about hardware overlay. They will just activate a VTAP point on their physical switch because they have physical switch, good portfolio, but they don't have software. They don't have DVS. So, okay, but ZT can just provide both solutions, software-based or hardware-based or both. Okay, and also we use the micro-segmentation to guarantee the security of the whole infrastructures, and we provide TAP as a service scenarios for the view to just save the efforts. You don't need to config the just traffic monitoring information one by one, and while the VM migration, the data will be migrated automatically. You don't need to config once again. So this is the benefits you can get from SDN and NFV converged solutions. But definitely, you can experience normal benefits from SDN. Okay, so this is the first case. So for beyong project, the real industry first NFV plus SDN Telecom NFVI project, now it's already commercial use. Okay, second, I will more focus on what they did is the world industry first full virtualized core network solutions. In the Belarus, Welcome, actually Welcome is one branch of the Telecom Austria group. Okay, what ZT did, actually the Welcome facing some challenges. Okay, they have old equipment from the Ericsson. Okay, they only have 1.5 years it out of service. Okay, and the current network, the capacity is very small and very old. They need a new solutions. So they request ZT to provide a next generation solutions to swap existing Ericsson solutions from physical way to a virtualized way. Actually, ZT done in 9 months. So currently, okay, all the existing Ericsson, okay, also some part of the Cisco, okay, for the PS, is already migrated to ZT end-to-end virtualized solutions, include application, include tags, include hardware, and include ZT end-to-end mono. So totally it's 5 million subscribers. So what kind of influence? It happened in the internal TAC group. Okay, for the TAC group, so they announced in the financial report, Q4 2016, they announced this project save more than 50% of TCO for the TAC groups. So which means internally, so this project is well recognized by the TAC group. Okay, so what we did, actually, so we provide a unified physical and virtual resource management solution for the Welcome. So you will see here, this is what is TAC positioned. Okay, we have a dedicated module for the hardware management, for HLC, for remote KVM, sales discovery, topology management, password control, alarm, BIOS setting, everything. You can manage the different hardware from different vendors existing in the Welcome. VIO, IPMI, SNMP, different interface, VIO agent. And another hand, we can manage the different resource pools from different vendors. ZT built the telecom resource pools for VMware, for Welcome. But also they have the IT resource pools. It's based on VMware. How to manage it? We provide a unified platform to manage all the physical infrastructure and logical infrastructures, covering heterogeneous resource pool management. So this is first ZT did. The second is, okay, so Welcome, they also run the public cloud business. So, but they don't looking for, okay, a separate portal for the telecom cloud and separate portal for the public cloud. So, okay, they ask ZT for help. So, okay, we have solutions. We provide ZT tax, we call tax directors, to playing as a unified management platform and public cloud business enabler platform to manage all the resource pool for different kinds of cloud. And you will have a unified portal here. Unified portal here to realize the operation maintenance, resource management, and provide the self-service portal, administration portal, marketplace, everything. So a unified cloud interface for all clouds. So this is what ZT really already done for Welcome. So Telefonica, everybody know Telefonica, right? Here. Okay, actually, Telefonica also facing some challenges. They are big enough, but also they have some risks and challenges, okay? They have pressure on TCO, so they are looking for smart solutions, can migrate their traditional network onto a cloud-based network. For example, for this case, they are looking for most proper virtualized IMS solutions to provide VoLTE services. Okay, what ZT did, actually, we built the virtualized IMS for Telefonica in 7 countries in Latin America. Okay, of course, we don't build one virtualized IMS for one opcos because it's a waste of cost. Because for some opcos, it's very small. They are very close to each other. So for 5 countries of these 7, we build one IMS and one cloud infrastructure shared by 7 opcos. So how we can realize it? From application layer, you should separate it. But from the cloud infrastructure layer, for physical, you have 1. But for logical, you should divide to 5 parts. You use different isolation technology, different tenants for different countries. Because different countries, they must have different rights to manage their infrastructure. They cannot mix together. Different countries, different brands, right? Okay, in another 2 countries, we build separate end-to-end virtualized IMS networks. So this is also a very typical case. It's a multi-tenancy application for the Openstack. Okay, so what kind of, I would say, innovative feature solution we bring to the Telefonica? This is, we call it intelligent operation maintenance solutions. Actually, we collect all the logs from the systems, include the performance data and the running data and the event data. We connect all the data together. So what we have done on these data, so we have an AI-based learning system. We will do the offline learning, online learning on all these data and build an expert knowledge database. And also, we have a big data-based engine to analyze the data. What we will get after analysis? So we will get, okay, we will have abnormal and detection and forecast, can do the healthy scoring, can do the root cause analysis. You can do anything on the result. Also, you can send this kind of result to the third-party platform to do some second-level deep analysis. So this is very powerful, intelligent, I would say, operation maintenance systems. So it makes the network to be more visible and let you know all the risks and the potential issues in advance before it happened. Then you have enough time to take into actions, right? Okay, so this is another small feature we bring to Telefonica. Actually, this is, okay, we call the VNIC implicit bond. Actually, ZT dedicated features. You will never find these similar features from other OpenStack vendors. ZT had dedicated patents on this. Okay, so we use, actually, for one kind of virtual machine, so at least you have 2 VNIC, right? Active standby. You cannot rely on only 1 link. Normally, okay, the virtual machine level, he will do the binding. 2 VNIC together into 1 for active standby target, but it will bring extra requirements on the virtual machine. So what they can bring to this way, and what ZT can optimize it. ZT dedicated developed this kind of binding technology we call implicit binding, implicit bond on the text level, on the OpenStack layer, but not on the virtual machine layer. So on virtual machine, you don't need to care about, okay, how to bind together to VNIC. You only look 1 VNIC. But on the OpenStack layer, we will bind 2 VF. If we talk about SLV, VF in SLV is one kind of virtualized NIC. We bind 2 different VF into 1, which means we bind on the virtualized layer, but not on the virtual machine layer. It saves or decreases the complexity of the virtual machine and saves the efforts of the virtual machine. Okay, it's easy. Okay, this is what we bring to the Telefonica for implicit VNIC bond. Okay, ZT dedicated features. Okay, the last case is Shanghai Telecom case. So this case is also very typical. Shanghai Telecom, actually, everybody now we are trying to talk about edge data centers. mobile edge computing. Actually, China Telecom, they already have more than 58 data centers, okay, distributed in all areas of Shanghai. You know Shanghai is a very big city with almost 20 million populations. Okay, so in each data centers, you have different kind of resource pools from VMware, from ZTE, from Red Hat, and different kinds of hardware. It's very hard to manage it. And also for China Telecom, they also run public cloud business for cloud connection, cloud security, cloud computer, and cloud storage. So in normal case, they don't have a business enabler and a self-service portal, administration portals. How they do this business, cloud business? They rely on the people. Okay? Normally, if in this way, it will take hours or days to activate one cloud services. It's low efficient. So what ZTE provide to them? ZTE provide end-to-end solutions. Firstly, we can manage different hardware from different vendors. Secondly, we can manage different resource pool from different vendors. VMware, ZTE KVM, and Red Hat. Red Hat actually we didn't mark here, but actually it is there. And also, now they are trying to build other resource pools. We put a text Openstack on top of it to be a unified interface. On top of Openstack, we build a very big cloud resource management systems and a business enabler systems. On the top, there is a unified interface for all the operation maintenance and business target. So, and also this ZTE Text platform also integrates with some existing China Telecom IT system, for example, the OSS system, BSS system. Okay, they are all merged together. So, but how we can manage the VMware resource pools? Okay, we adopt a VIO interface, and we put OpenStack in between, talk with the vCenter. Okay, then internally we mapping between the VMware parameters to the OpenStack parameters. So it enables the Shanghai Telecom only operate, they only need to rely on ZTE Text. They don't need to use Text vCenter anymore. Because in our GUI interface, you will see that all the lifecycle management operation buttons, all the operation buttons on VMware resource. You just can rely on one portal can do operation on all the resource pools, whatever VMware or ZTE or even Red Hat. So it's bring you convenience, safe efforts, and improve your operation maintenance efficiencies. Right? Okay, so, and also I said, so we are not only do the resource management, we also bring up, I would say, ideal automated public cloud enabler system to the Shanghai Telecom to let you to have end-to-end minute or second level end-to-end public cloud service activation, procurement, and orchestrations. So they have, because they have different kind of public cloud service, security, public security, and okay, so XaaS and cloud computer, cloud securities. So we provide automatic systems for them. Okay, I think we'll come to the last slide. So from operation maintenance point of view, what you can get from the ZTE Text? Okay, we have unified topology display, multi-layer statistics, and unified centralized alarm management, covering all the hardware and covering all the virtual machines from different vendors distributed in different data centers, and also real-time monitoring on the KPIs on all the virtual resource and physical resources. Well, actually, this is, I would say, it is not only a resource management center, but also a monitoring centers. So, and also show all the topologies. So you can do all the operation maintenance tasks via a single text product. Okay? So last slide. Last sentence I will say, make a summary today. That is, due to ZTE has a lot of NFV SDM experience in the CT area. So I will say so that we are the vendor with the most fruitful cloud infrastructure experience. Until now, we have more than 1,200 innovative experience from planning design phases, integration phases, installation phases, to the O&M phases. So we know what operator really need and what kind of challenge you are facing during all these forces. We can help them to overcome all the challenges. So many thanks, guys. So that's all today.